updates.
Updates.
And they will make I give you the latest updates.
Oh yeah, give us the latest updates.
You know, say sometimes they say if something ever done on you, you still they believe say be like saying a film trick or maybe it get the set of people it happen to. But when it don't happen to you,
if it touch
you gonna say wow.
If it touch you.
You know what I talk this to?
Why you talk to?
Yes. Because normally my car na 16,000 they full
Your
my
tank. Okay.
Yeah, if 16,000 you go full my tank. Well, you go even the first sound they
Make it enter.
And go the one pour through.
Okay.
So that yesterday, and that now when it don't finish totally.
When it empty.
It empty totally.
Confirm.
You know, say the red don't red. But that yesterday never really red to red.
Okay.
I just did on top. I'm not saying my join queue at least my patiently before it go turn red to red.
Yes.
So I can say my buy that the same 16,000 first.
Make
so
you
that
see.
I go feel that they measure how much
You go add join.
to add join to get
To
a
make
full
am
tank.
full,
Or
yes.
I go add more or I go reduce them.
Yeah.
As they knock the 16,000 for me finish, so I can start the car. I can dey look the meter gauge make it go up. It can dey slow. I say this to be like slow motion. Why slow today? And they wait make it pass the center. They wait. As he won't reach the middle night pause.
Now there is the
I can dey look am. I say, God, what be this? Can nearly go shake the car small whether I go pass. But it not pass it there. I say, wait. I got quiet. I can't talk small for my mind. If to say the filling station
attendants, they hear you.
look well, for notice that there is something about this guy.
The
Now I
countenance
say-
don't change.
I can say, sure. I say, God, help us. The only thing come up from my mind now, God, help us. How we wanted to do this one?
Country people. Now so at least he don't get first-hand experience as he don't come tell you. I will really say a lot of people get their own experiences as well. The matter he choke, he be as he gets. For Lagos, now 488. Now they sell them for the standard price of PMS. Well, country people, welcome. Now the Good Morning Niger show be this. Make it not be like say we start with our problems, but now the situation we they see for ground be that. But we dey here to always bring you waiting the shell for Niger. And we know say, yes, you self go follow us run the matter this Friday. Make we do as we supposed to take do my name is Edewo, it never change. And normally we go start with waiting they talk, waiting they happen for papers. The newspaper go tell us waiting the shell. And you self go talk back because after that segment we go enter our top story and we will check some kind of things where they there. Make I just spy them, make I just give you one or two of them. They say labor, they direct workers to short operations. Begin nationwide strike on Monday. Yes. So that's one. As you don't hear them too, it could rejig you a bit to know as things they come. But we'll give you the flesh when we reach that time and we'll go open the phone lines for you, make you follow us. Yeah. Triple G.
TGIF. Like you talk. In not get as it be, we must still flange you.
Yes.
Thank
yes.
God it's Friday.
Yes.
All right. We don't show now. We say we don't show like we tell you now before. This now the Good Morning Niger show. Today now on Friday, make we just take them easy, more relax. A part of the top 3 here, crush oil thief. People with the tiffy oil, crush them. Who they talk am? Na Presido, Tinubu, now they tell security agencies. Wow. Other they crush oil thief, so maybe they still go crush Boko Haram, crush the dubious herdsmen where they keep people to crush all of them. All right, that's a part of the Tory we boss out on top, our top Tory. And also, today, you know, say every Friday we dey go check the world of sports. Football Republic go show face, and Bushi go boss out to come tell us what it on the happen from the world of sport. Today we don't get plenty things lined up for you. Like we always they tell you, we go open our phone lines. You say if you go be part of the old talk, make all of us talk. Because Nigeria, we must talk so that our organs on top will not say the voice of the masses, now the voice of God. So now only 2 hours we go take your time from 7 till when time go reach around 9. My name still remain Ochuko Omiragwa. Now me be the man we say make it be like that for national peace, equity, and justice to reign. Based on tradition. Ma, go take my Agbalumo juice.
Yes, sir.
Tell me my chest, calm down.
My brother, you need to calm down.
Make it calm down. Newspaper headline. Here we go.
Like, what if you never get to blow? Like, what if you never make it in life? What do you want to do with your life?
A lot of men, divorce is rampant.
It's not just about the interview, but about the connection.
I was a props man, the car props man. I was a producer.
Wow. Sweet, I'll be like...
I can't play your part, you can't play my part. You know, we have a lot of great conversations on With Today, but there are some of them that I say you have to watch.
Until you normalize mistake, you will never enjoy your life.
Yes.
Dr. Makinde said, Nikia, this is prolapse.
But there was no one to take care of me.
I don't want to break down. Ow.
With Trudy showing Sundays 5 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Hello and welcome to the show. Now better talk with this.
Start from nowhere, cause they sing, he rush. That's not what I rush enter Nigeria.
Once you just marry or anything, you know, say now you don't get married, you know, if they wear that kind of thing, a boo I go just they wear. I'm not old.
Now, what make you see plenty women outside where we say they don't get home training. Election. Now, what did I talk? Say mistakes they make me admit. Say some mistakes they I look for a way to get better.
Now better women they this show. If you educate a woman, you're educating the nation. And for other people, this life is very hard. Don't be the source of another person's problem. Single ladies, when they live in their papa and mama house, share them be wife material.
If anything happen, hello daddy.
People me, I guess, I say which kind of problematic family do you?
So don't miss us too much, because before you blink like this, we
are back
for you.
Independent.
Better Talk showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top of Wazobia Max TV.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on and enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter, politicians.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Nigeria show on this second day in the month of June 2023. As we don't start the month, our prayer and I say, make we know what can enter the trap when bad people don't set. And everything when we touch, make the team bring profit. Our ancestors don't drop pidgin proverb of the day. This one will go use our whole body enter weekend. What will be the pidgin proverb? The hardest language for person to learn, na truth. The hardest language for person to learn, na truth. This one they very straightforward. Now, when people talk about integrity, meaning the quality when person get, when we say if you say na yes, and if you say na no, the person they straightforward. You know they go like this. You know they go up. You know they come down. Now most people go look at think say na something when they very easy, but it's not easy because when you are faced with the pressure of looking at what you believe in and what you they stand on. And it can't be like, say, if you go this way, now the easiest way. And if you go that way, everything will just go well for you. It's very hard to stick to what you represent. But the best thing to do now to always stand for the truth. Because for every lie when you tell, you go need tell another one to balance them. So it's very difficult to talk the truth. Because it go pain the people when go hear them. Nobody like to hear the truth.
But if you talk up, it go comot pressure from your mind and bring everything down. So while it dey very, very easy for somebody to talk, say, make I just talk. But sometimes you dey consider yourself, you dey consider the person wey go decode the message. But last, na truth. Na it be the way forward. Our leaders don't come and tell us, say, subsidy no dey sustainable. And na the truth. Because if we dey put money, they enrich a few people. The majority of Nigerians will continue to suffer. So this weekend, just tell yourself, say, I will no longer tell lies. I will always tell the truth. All those people will come they give an coloration, say, no be lie, na bobu. No be lie, na zobu. Lie na lie. Or he say white lie, lie na lie. Always speak the truth. As I speak to you this morning.
Are you a truthful person?
I'm a truthful person. Because I know sabi lie normally. My phone no even get password. I dey tell my wife, if you won't catch me, it dey very, very easy. Because I know you know if it beats me. No need for me to lie. So it's all I can't begin the thing, say, what I go tell this woman, what I go tell this person, what I go talk, make her talk and make it like this. No need. As I don't tell you, because me, if I tell you this thing now, don't forget out. And you know women, once they ask you the question 2 times, what happened on Sunday? So they say, Sunday. We went to church on Sunday. What happened on Sunday? I will just tell you, please tell me.
Tell me.
Tell me.
A liar must keep good memory.
Tell me.
I not get that kind of memory.
I not get that memory. Now memory to count money. As if he say we dey June 2nd now, we dey expect some kind.
Bogri.
Yeah. And that memory, now I get.
That one.
My brother.
Only that memory she could get.
I know they lie.
Expecting. Bogri own. That memory not the figure. They always remember that one.
How are they now?
I greet you fresh.
Chukudi, the week don't finish.
Yeah.
The weekend. Yeah. Would it be a TGIF or you go just day house?
TG for your ass.
It will be a DND. Do not disturb. Everybody, dey your house.
My people, time done is make we enter within the papers they talk this morning. We'll go run through them, make you see what papers carry. And you know, as we do them, as we give them to you, yourself will give them back to us when we open phone lines for you to contribute. Well, Chukudi, one of the things where they happen for social media, where you know they trend, they here as well, where they talk say Oga Obi in the tender results or different from INEX, the one with INEC carry come for Rivers, Benue, and 4 other states. And the situation now can be say Oga Tinubu no win these states. So how he takes this?
So Edewo, like we don't explain, say everything get processed. The stage when they now, na the tribunal. Now here then they argue say not be you win, na me win. Or Wuru enter inside the arrangement.
Yes.
From here, they go the court of appeal, depending on whether the person want pursue the case.
Yes.
And if you pursue this case, reach the Supreme Court, the senior brother of all the courts inside Obodo, Nigeria. Now, what happened yesterday, now say the lawyers of the Labour Party presidential candidate, they be gather evidence, from local governments, from states, then go present them, and the learned justices them in their wisdom don't reason everything where they carry come say okay. If now waiting you want use argue your case with this, no wahala. You'll get the opportunity to prove to us why you believe say for this state, so this person when we say you they argue say in result pass my own, you not agree with that particular one. Matter when they court, not be matter when we say that they use full mouth, they discuss. If we go by the way when we say our law take talk, but in a good way we make the thing they very, very clear. Because some people now waiting they don't decide already as it go take end, now in they carry for mind. No matter you take explain them, the person go talk, that like this they won't do them. But the good way they break the processes down so that people go understand them.
All right, thank you very much. Make we start for the paper top. This the Daily Sun. They say Mba Outlaws Monday sit at home in Enugu. Then we see governor to dialogue with stakeholders plead with Tinubu to release IPOB leader Kanu. Now one day, Tinubu talks tough to service chiefs, directs them to provide adequate security measures. Says working at cross purposes will no longer be condoned. Okay, subsidy, Rep 6 forensic audit of 413 billion naira CBN loan. That one day there. Money. 4 billion naira alleged fraud. EFCC detains and grills ex-Ekiti governor. Fayemi. Money again. Maritime workers, they say they go begin strike on Monday. Arewa youth plead with Yari to concede Senate presidency to Kalu. All right. Why he talks so? Go check them out for page 26. Fare hike commercial vehicles scarcity as well as higher fuel price takes effect. Commuters, they vex, people, they enter bus and things like that. Then the other matter, IGP approves a promotion of 31,465 personnel. Chukudi, oh yeah.
And then what?
Make we move.
The executive governor of Enugu State, Oga Peter Mba, don't do something when we go talk, say they're very significant. Meaning, say the thing, they're very, very important. And this now because of, say, for the 5 southeast states of Nigeria, Enugu, Abia, Anambra, Imo, and Ebonyi, every Monday,
yeah,
whether na through say person they fear or the thing don't become something when don't become part of life, Monday, activity, commercial activity, you know, the day as it's supposed day.
Yeah.
And the reason now because of say people when talk say they be members of the indigenous people of Biafra, then they cause problems. And the reason why I call this organization now because of say sometimes some people when claim to they speak for them don't claim responsibility for certain attacks when they carry out on that day.
Yeah.
Although some other people when be spokesperson don't come out talk say not be we they responsible.
No,
but the truth now say if you declare something and you don't come out, come talk say, oh yeah, we don't put an end to this thing. If anything happen, now you then go hold responsible.
True.
I hope this is clear.
True, clear.
Now,
clear.
the governor don't do something when they're very, very important. Because as the executive governor of the state, now you be the chief security officer, you then control the resources, the apparatus and the apparatchik of state to ensure say people they're very, very safe. But it be like say some of them, they bury their head for inside sand like the ostrich. Forgetting say the body, they there and everybody feel see am. How we go get situation where we say some people will be non-state actors go come out talk say make people know they come out on Monday
Mondays, yeah.
and then the governor will just come out and say no, you should come out. We don't see action.
Yeah.
You need to come out, no see action.
Yeah.
Because as people know they come out, some people will come out, some of the bad guys don't attack them.
Yes.
So this one when he don't come out officially, he mean say he don't talk saying they are aware of the situation and he don't declare say it not go happen again. He don't also talk saying go meet with the stakeholders them, follow them discuss. Those when they feel some type of way, make it tell them say now we they lose last. And then we'll get cousin when they school for a boy. Sometimes they do lectures on Sunday because they don't fit come out on Monday when supposed to be the start of the business day of the week.
Yeah.
So it's very, very important this thing when you don't do. I hope say he go fit follow these people when the stakeholders in quotes discuss so that they will fit find common ground. Because last, you know if you talk say because you dey feel headache, you won't come go hang yourself or you dey hit your head for war. Now yourself now you dey do. So because you say you dey aggrieved, you won't show federal government pepper because this is start when they be arresting Nnamdi Kanu. They talk say that like solidarity. You can't dey put pressure on yourself economically when you even dey at a disadvantage. So hopefully, I hope say they go fit resolve these issues. And this new administration will enter, go look this matter because they get political solution to problem.
To everything.
When you follow this way, you don't make headway. You follow way where we say at least everything go settle and peace go there. Because no society fit thrive or develop where peace no day.
True. Ochuko, you see anything for here quickly?
Yeah, Mo just look this Tinubu talk tough to service chiefs.
Yeah.
Yes, that yesterday he entered a closed-door meeting with all the service chiefs them. The top men there for all the military charters and all that. You sit down with them, they talk, they get to talk, but last when they come as Baba Galam Mongudu. He talk one or two, he say yes. The president had already let them know say they need to be more proactive. They come up with unconventional way of doing things,
new ideas
and the security. So that now a very good start. I believe say no president, no head of state go come into power still they want to do things the way it used to be. And more so, I never really see where maybe most of them go 50 days till the end of this year, but definitely there must be a reshuffling for some of them, change them and all that. But for now, I feel say this is a step towards the right direction when we say the president don't the approach because this now a very critical side of Nigeria where we say if you ask out of 10 persons they say what do you want me stabilize for Nigeria, I trust you more than 5 will say security first.
Security, yes.
Because security don't eat so deep inside Nigeria. Yeah. So to me, I feel say the president, at least, maybe sometimes if he comes slow, can I even think say it is slow now? You just how many days now?
In a few days.
So make we still dey calm,
make we see.
Make we dey patient small, make we still dey watch. Because some of these steps they take now, they won't say, I say, okay. But then again, where my concern really dey, and I say, by now we support all the say they don't reel out names of those we want to dey cabinet, even if speculation don't dey, because he never officially stamp. Say the chief of staff na Wazobiamila. But he never really dey cast on stone. Even when they ask ourselves, the only word he just talk, he say, let's wait and see. But then speculation they already dey around saying that him will be the chief of staff. So to me, I just feel say this na right step towards the right direction first. The service chief, now people you need to tackle. Bet I feel say he must change them.
Okay.
But not best to get one question. Femi Wazobiamila been win re-election. Now you get you fit talk say you no want waka again and nobody go disturb you. But if we check the way when we say our National Assembly they operate, this month now in this new set, they go swear them in. You know say this man they exalted position of speakership. You not think say we suppose don't know by now say now like this the thing go say no they interested. Because don't forget say last week here we been discussing him and Idris Wase be exchanged when he talk say I no talk say we dey. So sometimes it can be like say if at least until the last day you are still in charge. You won't focus on one, but we know say you finish them and before we call them, because sometimes all the now I just dey think
most of the positions now be like interim for the time being. So the only question now say you talk say you go hit the ground running from day one. So why the little delay now? Because like you rightly talk, they go soon swear them in. And Wazobiamila win again.
They talk and
he's
re-elected.
So how they want to do
until they do elections. Now he still be Speaker of the House of Representatives. Sharing the juggle the two. I mean one they distract.
Maybe as the team being go, the time go reach where he go focus on one and he go come outside on that one. Make we see the punch quickly. They say EFCC grills fire me over alleged 4 billion naira money laundering. He did here. Check them out. USSD telcos issue banks disconnection notice. Hey, they owe money. Naira trades 461 naira to $1 at investors' window. CBN denies devaluation. They say they not do that one. Okay. Dangote, Port Harcourt refineries, others won't change fuel price. Who they talk this one? NNPC. L9, that one for us. And okay, so Chukudi, NNPC.
Now the Oga Kwakpata, if you notice now, in face don't they show for television where
be smart.
Hopefully we will get out for wazobiamax TV on top of Acid the Hot, making contact for PG, because sometimes the English they be like say they confusing. The one when he talk now say this government don't identify one way to use support, and the Port Harcourt refinery from the previous administration work on they go, and they hope say before the end of this year then go perfect them. And they don't already talk say Dangote refinery from July they go begin the push products come out. But he don't sound note of warning. He say because of the cost of production and what that they do, he not mean say the price go come down. Say if you even check out well and if you do the calculation, now still this around this amount, now in then go they sell. But they believe say it go they come down small because once competition day and people get different people to buy from, say problem no go day. But Nigerians they very confused because they look and say wait if our refineries they function at optimal capacity, and what you they use what the products you they source for them locally, and you they now here you they do them, no need to carry and go out as crude, come bring and finish cost, come back here. What is exactly be the problem? Should I say some people they lie to us, I mean they cheat us. And then this is where the problem lies. Tell us. Where the problem lies, I say some people they lie. That's where the problem lies.
That's where the problem lies.
Some people they lie. Because I don't understand how something when we feel measure. And then you know say sometimes you go talk say I love you. How much do you love me? You cannot measure that one unless you die for the person. Because Greta had no love than a man who laid
down his life.
And that was the other boy now.
I'm with you.
Laid down his life.
Yes.
And then what? Now, they tell us, say, the price no go come down. Because even though we source for them locally and all, But people, they ask you, say, make una measure how many will they use. Because even the House of Reps don't come and talk, say, the figure when these people put, say, these millions liters, now what they consume every day, say, na lie, not possible. If you dash everybody for inside Obodo Nigeria,
still no go reach like that.
If people they use the fuel,
they bath.
If they shock come out, use them, brush teeth, like use them, spray perfume, use and do eye drop. It not supposed to reach like that.
You see,
so if we not go back to the foundation, make we know exactly what we they produce and how we they dispense, all this lie go always they enter. So I beg, the first thing what I go like make this Oga President do now. Make them come clean and tell them the truth. How much we use every day?
Yes.
Because you know if you tell me say you they produce something,
you know
and you they talk say an estimated, and then what do you even know that as Nigeria like this today, we don't know how many police officers we get. Meanwhile, we they pay them salary every month. Somebody go talk say Nigeria has an estimated 380 to how? How you they approximate the number of human beings when you get? You get policemen when they keep in colleague for pocket. So we need to know these exact figures. Now from there we go begin to calculate. They don't say, all this when somebody go come talk say, oil windfall, money miss. He go say it's a lie, they are lying. We sold, make we dey see them, we go fit calculate them. Yes. That way we go know where we go fit pinpoint the problem if things begin to go amiss.
Malachiari, and they ask her categorically straight, say how many liters they produce per day. He just talk as straight, say he not really know.
The Oga of PEPC Limited.
He said bet. They know how many tankers where they load nationwide on a daily basis.
But you suppose know how much.
So they know how many tankers and they know where all of them they go their destination on a daily basis.
Wait,
for Nigeria.
If you they load, you know how many tankers they load.
Yes.
And the tanker, one of them, they take 33,000 liters. Calculate the amount of the tankers. That's the amount of liters you're sending out.
Him even talk one word when he say Nigerians get to owe very strong. He say, okay, with time, the price will come down. Now lie. Nigeria are the only country where we say law of gravity not they work. Nothing they come down for you. So all those words there, the same manner they talk say Dangote, Port Harcourt,
even if
others not go change
change the price.
The price, but the same matter say with time it go they come down. All these ones there, now just a strategy to make Nigeria as they calm down. True. Like Chukudi talk, how you go they get something locally?
Yes.
Then the refinery in Nigeria here, you know they export them.
Yes.
You go send an FX now you won't use. For this our Nigeria, our legal tender. Na naira. And the refinery did this Nigeria. You say Nigeria as a country go to sell and give Dangote in dollars.
Yes.
Now, what about the people that will get the land? So they'll not be part of.
No.
Rather, there be people who say a certain Nigeria, they sell and give the citizen. And then they tell you, say, now foreign dollars, they sell them. On top of your papa land, where they born you, now then they collect them. They give a refinery when a private one. They tell you, say, now foreign currency. So they're not fit sell a ship for you when na your land.
And then 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
After we talk the truth,
yes.
All of us for this country supposed to hold our hands.
Yes.
Ask the people where this oil they come from for forgiveness. You know what I talk to? Go check the updated price list now. The people when we say
the oil they come from.
All of us be Nigerians. So
yes, but the place,
the keys that lays the golden egg.
Yes.
If those people tell you how much, then they buy fuel. Shame go they catch you.
You go shock. For Delta State owner for even concept. In those days, our mama used to they catch big fish with the long grease of water. Now nothing they again no. And they still they tell you say now then they buy high pass. Which kind of pressure reach that kind of level? Sometimes we're not going to say, oh, now some people, the elite class, now that they gain the subsidy. Now we won't stop them so that the better population go enjoy. Who be those elite class? So we say, since the name they call them, they be spirits.
All right, my people, time don't reach. Make we hear from you. These are conversations with you on top of the paper. We would like to hear make you talk at Masibi. We'll enter our top story shortly. Ukudi, thank you.
Thank you, Fresh.
See you next week.
God bless you, my brother.
experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter, give us.
You sef go chook mouth, talk your own for
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. on wazobiamax TV.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter, give us.
You sef go chook mouth, talk your own for
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. on wazobiamax TV.
Every day.
You look at us koro and they hear us whine. I say you tadagiriba. And this now as it hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't they reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires.
Chena say this politics them. He get university when then they go learn am, or he get fasting and prayer when person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where will they go. You don't know where you want to go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
You look at us koro and they hear us whine. I say you tada.
Please tell me this tea you're drinking is not from my kitchen.
This tea I'm drinking is not from your kitchen.
Amazing, great, fabulous. So where did you get it from?
From the kitchen, of course.
But you just said it's not from the kitchen.
Because you told me to tell you the tea I'm drinking is not from your kitchen.
I had to lie to my boss that you fainted and I took you to the hospital.
It's all the men in your village that will faint. All your generation now men, they will faint and they will take them to hospital. What sort of demonic lie is that?
How you deceive me into a relationship, then take everything I have away?
Yeah, you're talking like a baby. Deceive you into a relationship, but I'm not standing on my own when you came to ask me out.
And you said yes, didn't you?
And I am saying no now. Is it a crime? I don't do it again.
You deny me of my conjugal duties and you think it's fair. It's not fair now. No problem. Let's sleep.
Fine.
Let's sleep.
Common Ground, coming soon on wazobiamax TV.
Welcome back, country people. Now still the Good Morning Niger show, and we did here this Friday to bring the things with the shell. If you just join us, you don't miss our newspaper yarning. But we don't enter our top story here. Make we check the things with our hand, way hot as well. And this now the segment where they open phone lines for you to follow us talk. As you see the things for paper, which one touch you for body, and the ones with our hand, which one you would like react to as well. The numbers they're on top of the screen right now. Just carry them, save them for your phone, put them for speed dial so that you can call us immediately. And WhatsApp safe day. So if you send us WhatsApp message, no call the WhatsApp line because we no go fit pick them. But if you send us message, keep them short and sharp, and they tell us put your name where you send us message from, so we go read them out to acknowledge you. Our top story there, our hand. Make a hand over to Triple Chief. Make he give us the bone before we enter the flesh of the matter. Brother.
Crush oil thieves. Crush oil thieves. Who they talk on? Now our Presido, Tinubu, the other security agencies. That's our number one story. The number two story with our hand here. Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, what they call MWUN. They don't direct their workers. They say they short operation and made they begin nationwide strike from on Monday. Subsidy. Tinubu to fix one refinery before December. Subsidy. President Tinubu to fix one refinery before December. And the last story with our hand here. Ganduje, Sanwo-Olu, Uzodinma, and other governors, they carry their leg, go visit the before Presido Muhammadu Buhari for his hometown for Daura. Then we start to put the flesh with the auditory, then one by follow.
All right, the first story with our hand, as they don't talk, and they say, Oga Presido Bola Tinubu yesterday, get one better meeting with the service chiefs and the heads of security and intelligence agencies to crush the people where they thief our oil. May they grab them, may they crush them, saying that this administration will not tolerate that rubbish, that nonsense, that badment. Say this administration no go tolerate them. Tinubu also on his said on his watch, insecurity will not bring Nigeria to her knees, while other countries record achievements in key sectors of their economy. He talk this one, he give this address or this directive for a maiden official meeting with the service chiefs and intelligence head led by the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Rabo, at the Presidential Villa for Abuja on Thursday. The National Secretary Advisor, Major General Babagana Mugunu, who addressed journalists after the meeting, in the review, said the president don't direct the heads of the agencies, may they provide better blueprints, new blueprints, we could tackle insecurity and maintain sanity for the nation. Now, 2 hours meeting, 90 being happen. In talk, say the headsmen, the security helmsmen briefed Tinubu. They give them all the updates on the activities where they do for their various security agencies them, and waiting himself they expect from them moving forward. Well, we wait to see how that one will bring different change for the insecurity matter with it. Okay, Ochiko.
Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, they don't direct their workers. They say, may they shut down operation of shipping companies, and may they begin an indefinite nationwide strike from a Monday over one dispute, one katakata with all day on top of the shipping companies we concern poor package and welfare of people where they employ. Once I want briefing, once you don't talk, we be say they talk yesterday. The President General of MWN, Prince Adewale Adeyanju, he can't lament where he dey vex where he says since 2018, organized labor, they done the battle with shipping company on the minimum standard for shipping companies and the welfare of workers, say it not make brain at all. According to Ram, he said despite several ultimatum and interventions of the immediate past minister, Muazu Sambu, he said the shipping company, mostly multinational, that they refuse to heed to the sadness where the workers mind well for inside the working condition of the workers in the nation. He said the shipping industry, they need to treat them well at all. And the multinationals, they're not even the reason themselves say that they treat these people, they're bad. He said the kind of things that they see, it be like modern day slavery.
I won't choke. All right, the other matter with our hand say, Oga Presido Tinubu Ingo fix one refinery before December. Okay, the group managing director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Oga Mele Kyari, don't reveal that the administration of the new Presido don't conclude on the arrangement to have one of the 4 refineries made they repair them and made they operating optimal capacity level before the end of this year. One refinery out of the 4, they say they want to make sure say it start to produce to optimal capacity before the end of December. Okay, make I move. Kyari made this revelation while he visited the party secretariat for meeting where they do with the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, the NNPC boss, who arrived at the premises around 12:30 p.m. They talk say in the people receive them well, they follow and smile, they shaking hand, he enter. As they address newsmen, Kyari explained that the following hike, the price of fuel they buy now is a result of the situation we've been happening. Say the president, they work out some palliative measures to ease the pain of Nigeria. I think say we'd already collect $800 for that one. Not be waiting to watch that one do before.
Which palliative?
I think say that one a part of.
You know anybody without collect?
Wow.
They don't collect from inside.
Okay. He also talks say that the ongoing process of the rehabilitation now to ensure say at least the refineries they ready this year. Now waiting he talk. So, but he also talk about people say even if they do the Port Harcourt refinery, they do Dangote refinery, the price of fuel will come down. Okay.
The executive governor of Katsina State, Malam Diko Umaru, rather, along with other governors, they carry leg go visit the before president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, for inside Daura, Katsina State. The meeting, now for closed door, neither for older, that is to say all of the enter house, they call close the door. And from Chon Tori, when they come outside, they say now based on national interest, now they closed door they talk about. The people that will be say they carry leg go there, now Governor Dapo Abiodun of Osun State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State, Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State, Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, and the Deputy Governor of Kano State, Aminu Abdul Salam. Other people that will still show face for there. Now before Governor of Niger State, Abubakar Sani Bello, and Jigawa State, Abubakar Badaru. Then the before Governor of Kebbi State, Senator Atiku Bagudu, and Plateau State, Barrister Simon Lalong, and that of Kano State, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje. All these people, they not carry leg, go see the before Presido for Katsina State. This guy talk with, they go talk with President, we say, he no one made a disturb him. Say, if they disturb him, go discharge, go Niger. Maybe this kind of disturb, they don't start. He never even sit down, cross leg, put toothpick for man, make come out some of the kilichi we hang for his teeth. They don't they carry country problem go see him. Tell me why next now you not go to say
na congratulatory visit. Maybe they go meet and say congratulations.
Congratulations, say waiting.
On your 8
they not get work where they go do for their own state now. Not be governor, don't they hit the ground running for Abia State. They no go back to their state. They won't go. The man talk and clear. Say they let them relax.
But they no disturb.
Use toothpick take come out killing shit for teeth. You hear and the last time they talk say the AC where they the parlor. You know they walk where the pointer. He said the AC now what do am. Go. You never see that video. He said the AC now they walk where they get to make the AC walk where because you know why he won't rest. He never pass how many days. They don't carry their leg. They go see him. The next thing now, after I just manage answer the night, if you just say, be like, say, Mongo come. Man, they go make I move Niger State.
All right, people, time don't reach. We'll open phone lines, make you follow us talk. Which of the story where you see, we touch you for body where you would like contribute on top. The phone number, see them for your screen, they're plenty. Pick anyone, make you read them. Miriam. Hello, Miriam.
Yes. Let me start with Punch newspaper, what I saw there.
Yes.
The irony of life. 11 years after protesting against the same subsidy.
Oh, yes.
The same set of people who protested against this subsidy, minus nobody, all of them. In fact, yesterday when I saw Mr. Oshomole behind Mr. Adela Alake, I was like, really? This is life. If your mama, they say something for market, no throw stone. If you wear masquerade, go burn another person mama house. If another person wear the masquerade, no just go pack stone, make the road for rough for the masquerade where they come. So now, Mr. Oshomole is now begging NLC not to protest because of the same thing he protested 11 years back. I didn't think that subsidy was removed 11 years back. By now, we would have known where we are. And maybe it would have been softer by now because it was 66 naira to 97 naira. It was not too much. But look at the gap from 198 to 490. Yesterday, I bought 10 liters. I bought 5,000 naira fuel. It was 10 liters, 26 pump. That is maybe 26 drops. I was surprised that yesterday. I was like, really? So this is how it's happening now. Then Red said they should remove subsidy in all the petroleum products. Yes, they will remove subsidy in all the petroleum products. We are not arguing with them. But please, though, we don't need upper and lower chamber. They should merge everything to be one. Because we are not seeing what they are doing for us. Since I was born and I'm grown to up to this level, I've not seen any bill they pass in my favor as a citizen of this country. Abi, you have seen, maybe they have passed the one that affect you and the thing work for you. But for me, seated here, I've not seen anything they've done that is affecting me. Then Mele Kyari, who is saying that Dangote refinery and Port Harcourt refinery, that it will not change anything. We are the ones giving the raw crude is from us. No matter what, you cannot even say that. They should fix the refinery first before we know whether it will work for us or it will not work for us. Telecom companies, they are even issuing warning to banks. Let it not come and be another cash crunch again. No. We don't want to be in the middle of this thing. They should go and settle their problems outside. Our monies are with them. Our phone numbers are with them. They should just gradually go one side and settle their cases, because this is another problem that is coming.
All right.
And we are not ready to take it. God bless us all.
Thank you, Miriam.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Miriam.
Miriam. You did touch everything one by follow. All right. Oh, Lisa, good morning. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, good morning.
We greet you, sir.
Morning.
I want to talk about this thing where NNP sound they talk, say, if they repair refinery or Dangote, the price will go down.
Yes.
I look at the first statement when you first made, say, because of subsidy. Why these people don't have plan before going to media to talk? Today they will talk up, tomorrow they will talk. Next time now you will see another minister, we talk another thing. That's why I say no plan for our leader. The only plan they have, the only mind they have, say, let me go there and take the national cake. Because this thing is affecting us. I went to buy petrol of 20,000. You don't even pass maybe 30-something liters. And before I will buy 28 liters for 4,500. I just looking at the keg like this, say, And I'm using 2 cars. Now I want to sell one. To maintain one. Not to use the 2 car again. And look at it. These people, they will come, they will just do sugar-coated mouth. And people will just be praising them. These people are suffering us. Let them reduce the convoy. Let them reduce the amount they will be giving to our leaders. Let them cut it up so that we people, we all balance it. This country, I'm tired of this country.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. You know, so Lisa, they make a valid point. When you look at a country like Kenya, all the government agencies, all the government person, the House of Rep, they cut down their own expenses.
Yes.
Just to suit some of the purposes of the debt with them they owe.
Yes.
Why Nigerian government not fit on their own? They get a lot of luxury. See the severance packages and all
Allowances.
that. Why them? Because they're not cut down to help. Why must the masses be the one paying for any policy when at them make could not be the masses now make all those subsidy? The refineries that they down, not be the, not concern the masses, but the masses go always pay for everything at the end. But them, they know they sacrifice their own salary, sacrifice that thing. And funny enough, they'll still get this fuel for free.
Obviously. Jerry, good morning.
Jerry.
I greet you now.
We greet you specially.
Good morning.
Good morning. Ochuko.
I greet you, sir.
Yeah. You sabi define democracy well. It be like say where people for appear for that definition, may we come out. Because I don't see anything where they do, as Miriam talk, where they affect our people, where they affect citizens. Nothing at all. Even in the military era, if they won't do anything, they will call for something like town hall, call intellectuals, say this is what we won't do. I want to see them. You understand? But this time around, somebody will just come out and say, no going back. How you come become democracy? Government of the people, as the people. Where are the people for their appear now? Where you could just come, carry sledgehammer, hit the people. You don't care about their feelings. You don't care about what they are going through. My brother, this is not democracy. Please. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. Jerry. Thank you, Jerry.
Okay, make we read some messages. Say, good morning, Wazobia. Removing subsidy before making the refineries work is like cleaning your before going to the toilet. Wow. The APC are not ordained for leadership. This is now King Young from Lagos. Okay, make I read them, they come. Good morning, my brothers. This administration should tackle insecurity as an ultimate agenda while things will fall in supposed places. Rex Anthony from Festac Extension. Thank you, sir. Good morning, my people. Providing palliative not be the problem, but how we go take reach the real people we need them. Big question. That one did here. You not put your name. Please help us. They put your name so we could read them. Good morning, Wazobia. My name now Olawale Opeyemi from Agege Dokpemu. I want to ask a question about a nation strike on Monday. Is it national nationwide strike for everybody? Now the maritime workers, now talk say they won't go on strike from Monday. Maritime workers, yes. Good morning, Edewo Fresh and Triple Chief Ochuko. I just want to ask one thing. Shay, they no fit tell us the names of those where they chop the money of subsidy.
Now just invisible people right from time.
Since they talk saying a big men for the country, they chop the money. Mention their name, make we know them. God bless us all. My name is Nakalisto Spaka. As they talk, well, that list.
Some few they chop the subsidy. Who be these few where the country they fear to call their name?
And we know them. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you. Go.
Okay, now they hear me.
Yes.
I want to talk about the fuel subsidy.
Oh yeah, now we hear.
Now this one where good luck been do 2011, where everybody, both Wole Soyinka, come out, come demonstrate.
Yes.
Now this time around, no be say I know say the removing of subsidy no good though. It's good, but the timing is too early. Refinery they never repair them. Nothing they never do. Now he say subsidy don't stop, and the way they talk them, people don't understand them well. We know say now June ending is the end, but people don't understand them well. But now everybody, the whole filling station now problem everywhere. Now we they suffer them. Make them try, make Tinubu try, make him negotiate with these people, make we know, say, yes, we come back to, according to lawyers, status quo. Make we know what we they do. Now, I see what I want to try to let on I know.
All right.
Thank you, Awa Godwin.
Make Tinubu try, make anyhow where he be, make him return back.
Yes.
So that we don't go suffer like that.
We hope so.
Thank you, Awa Godwin. Make we chook eye for our YouTube, some messages that don't enter here. This one they come from Arinze Jude. He say, hola, Wazobia. Laughing in Spanish. Honestly, Chukudi don't they speak like politician. Just came back from London and is not seeing poverty in Nigeria. I'm disappointed. Now what for you, Arinze? Ade Abraham to say this guy is talking somehow. Uzo Amaka Clifford, he say I bought fuel of 6K. I've not gone out since the level of fuel in my tank. I've not gone out since the level of fuel in my tank. Now there you end up. Pelayo Omogbemini. He talks say a good morning, Wazobia. They try to greet us. We greet you back, Pelayo. And this person, Ume Splash, he said, "Una good morning, best breakfast show. May Almighty God continue to protect you all." We say amen to that. He said the money Tinubu has no, that one too ash. Now take them easy. Karinze Juto say, hola, Wazobia. Yeah, don't ferry that one. Ade Abraham, he said this guy is talking ignorantly. Well, but I said, I don't first read that one. He did the beginning. Then he got somebody here. I'll take my time, read your message. If it is, I'm not going to read them. He answer, he says, stupid analysis from blah, blah, blah. You call yourself goat. I not call you goat, now goat, you write here, G-O-A-T. Call yourself goat. He call say, so you don't know prices are set internationally. Sometimes when they listing analysis, there's something called rhetorics. When we talk some things, it not mean say we don't know say OPEC countries that they are benchmark worldwide. Now in dollar, now they buy. The dollar that they sell crude. We know that one. So sometimes when they listing with an open mind. One thing when they always talk, I don't know why Nigerians, we the citizens, we they so impatient with ourselves. But we they extremely patient with policies where they make life hard for us. We always are that bet. We they impatient with ourselves. We they quick vex for each other. So I beg, when they listen to analysis, listen with a open mind. Somebody's opinion will not be your own opinion. That will not make anybody wrong. Make all of us just talk, discuss issues, national issues. Make we talk without insulting people, without making somebody feel like say he don't know what they talk. They say 6 and dozen. 12 and dozen, abi, na the same. but 2 different languages. So if you understand 12, somebody else got to say does it, not mean say the person wrong. So try to see things objectively.
See things with an open mind.
With an open mind.
All right. This one say, good morning, Wazobia. My name now. From Obasanjo to Buhari, it's all lies about refineries. 11 trillion naira spent on revamping refineries, nothing happened. So make we check the companies where they import fuel. They say Tinubu's Oando, one of the highest. Well, now you talk that one. They say, my name is Emeka Opoko. Okay, thank you very much. Would they read them out as they come? This person, when they call me video call, I want to understand what you want to achieve, really, because I know go fit pick them as well. Okay, say good morning, Wazobia TV. My name is Engineer Victor. I'm not against fuel subsidy and salary earners. As salary earners, I hope NLC will order both. I hope NLC will order both the government and private sectors for salary increments as well. Okay, all right. Make they move. Make I see. Good morning, my people. You are doing well. Please, where are we going in this country? People are really suffering. This now from Benjamin. Okay, Benjamin, thank you very much. Okay, make me read this one. They say, good morning, Wazobia. I'm calling from Delta State. This morning, my children no fit go school. Well, na 600 naira for Delta State. I beg, and I die we day here for here. I beg, make una help us. This na a course from Delta State. So make we help us tell government. My brother, 600 naira per liter in Delta State. Interesting.
Oil producing state.
Oil producing state, yes. Good morning. They say subsidy is gone forever. We need endure the pain. This is now Musa, 9 send us. Musa, you know, tell us where they send this one from. But okay, must endure the pain. Why must the people be the ones to endure the pain? That's another question. Shameless people, very shameless leaders we have in Nigeria. My name now Benjamin. Benjamin, we see you. Good morning, Wazobia. My name now Michael from Ibadan. Life good and easy, but the way our leaders, they do them, no make them easy for us. It can't be like everything hard. Make them do things right. We citizens, them, they hot. They talk about, say, things red for everybody. All right. We thank everybody where they send us message, where they call us, where they see you now. The ones where they do video call, I don't know what you are trying to achieve, but see you as well. We'll go take a break. When we come back, we'll go enter our first sit-down talk conversation this morning. This one, you get to do about the whole, we've been promising on this conversation the last week, we get the guests, we follow us sit down, talk them. So we say we'll carry and come again this week. Now, cultural bias, now one look at as it take the affect women for inside our society. Cultural bias now. Remember, so we start the conversation last week, and we get time to look at them again this week. We get guest, Abiye Tam George, now the vice chair of MBA Lagos branch. Follow us here and join us via Zoom together. So don't go anywhere. Just stay ready to ask your questions as well. Come back.
And welcome. Good show, not better. Do money like this.
And I start from nowhere, call they sing, he dey rush. That's so water rush enter Nigeria.
Once you just marry or anything, you know, say now you don't get married, you know, if they wear that kind of thing. Now, boo-boo, I go just they wear. I'm not old.
Now, what to make you see plenty women outside where they say they don't get home training.
Election. Now, what did I talk? Say, mistakes they make me admit. Say, some mistakes they and look for a way to get better.
Now, better women did this show. If you educate a woman, you're educating the nation. And for other people, this life is very hard. Don't be the source of another person's problem. Single ladies, when they live in their papa and mama house, share them be wife material.
If anything happen, hello daddy. Even me, I guess, I say which kind of problematic family be this?
So don't miss us too much, yes. Because before you blink like this, we are back for you.
Independent.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top Wazobia Max TV.
We're back with another exciting episode of BJ Game Changer! Here we capture success from different perspectives. I'm your host with the most, Sheyi Banigbe, and you're about to go on a ride of a lifetime. Then the pay wasn't fantastic.
Now 30K, I got 30K for my first job, and that was a lead role.
Oh my gosh.
To succeed, you must be willing to be misunderstood.
It's easier for people to become famous.
Yeah.
But it's also easier for you to lose it.
Tons of ideas bubbling in your head.
Idea, Oppo.
Yes, it's game time, people! Egule egudu! Agbe amo ekale!
Binging with Game Changers, Sundays, 5:30 p.m. Showing on Wazobia Max TV.
Welcome back again. We're still there on top of Wazobia Max TV, and this now the Good Morning Niger show. You go remember, say, last week we start a topic, and that topic maybe somewhere along the line we not really wrap them up because we get a lot of messages and a lot of people we want to ask questions, but because of time we not feel accommodate them. So we can't see and say it go dey proper if we bring that topic again today, so that you, when of you call us, you not get the privilege to send us a message last week. You fit call us today so that you go chook mouth for inside this matter. And you will answer to be the matter. Now cultural bias as it take affect women for our society. Cultural bias for inside your village, for your town, una culture, the way una they do things, una belief system, as it take affect women for inside the society. That might be the matter we want to chook our eye put today. And we get one ogbonge person when it comes to all this kind of matter, the legal aspect of him, he go fit advise us and he go fit tell us the way we're supposed to go. The guest name na Abietam George, and she be the vice chair, NBA Lagos branch here. So put man so that it go make us they aware, because they say, what do you know? That they hardly just make you, that they hardly play you for what you know. So, but then, before we go start to the chook our mouth for inside the matter, start to the talk with our ogbonge guest, we get one small report to make you get a deep understanding of what we want to talk about cultural bias as it take affect women. We'll go chook our eye for this report. Will they come back?
Cultural bias simply means culture where they favor a particular gender or a cultural career. For instance, culture they created by men, which favor the men gender mostly. Bias now something where they partial, something where they favor one person, but they favor the other person. In other words, cultural bias dominates mostly the female gender. Cultural bias no they favor the female gender for most cases. Instead, it affects the practices against women. For instance, in some culture, women no they allowed to see masquerade. If a woman lost her husband, she go dey forced to barb her hair. While some cultures, the women dey forced to bath the water wey dem use bath their husbands. For example, that's na if them suspect say the woman kill her husband. While some cultures, the husband brother go marry the woman, even for society sef, women dey subjected. Some cultures no dey send women go school because dem believe say the woman belongs to another man. And you go answer another man's surname, so na waste.
All right, I believe say you don't chook eye for that small report and you don't get a little bit of insight to what we dey talk about. So may we go meet our ogbonge guest, Abiyetam George, will be the vice chair, NBA for Lagos branch here. Madam, you are welcome.
Thank you, thank you. I'm so happy to be here and to say that a big kudos to what you're doing, particularly staying on this very crucial topic, cultural bias, right?
Thank you, well, madam. We know say you be person where go school well, so your English big well. But this very matter, we want to break them down so that our mama, our sisters, the way we did the suburb, where they, the villages, they go understand that well, so that they go know their rights, at least know their rights more. So your English, I don't know if you tune her down small, make you know they use all the baby grammar too much. Tune her down small because if you speak pidgin, just flow with the pidgin with us. So
I go try because I try ready for this program.
Thank you, ma. Correct. Thank you, ma. We greet you for that, for you to tune them down small.
Yes, this topic is very, very important.
Okay. Yes, thank you, ma.
So to add to waiting on, I don't talk, right? I want us to look at very closely in our homes the things that affect women as a result of cultural bias that are very close. I want to say quickly that this matter, it don't cause death for so many people. The way it can affect women, not be affect self, not destruction, not death, all sort of things, they happen as a result of they allow cultural bias, they happen within our community. So, I get plenty story when I go tell people, make them understand, say this matter, they're very, very serious. And we need to really know what it be. Just like you talk about, when you know something, it means say 90% of your problem don't already begin to solve.
Confirm.
Okay.
Confirm.
All right. We go just enter the matter directly. I know say some people feel they talk say, oh, cultural bias today against the men too. But for today, now the women we want to talk. So in case you get that kind of mind, just wait if you be man. More talk the women own. Now, again, madam, this very thing called cultural bias. I beg, I would like to make you just explain the side they come, whether now women, true, they affect pass for inside our society. More just create that balance first before we start to the jump, enter the main talk.
Yeah, thank you very much. So, it affect woman pass. Wait to make it affect man pass. Universally, that is globally, almost every society is accepted that women should play subordinate roles. That is, women no get the same equal rights. Women no, they don't see women as people where we say that they equal to man. Okay, so this is almost universal. So that's why it affects woman pass, because every society already don't look and say where man they talk, make woman wait first. Where man they talk, woman no fit correct them. So this is already something that is ingrained. People don't practice this thing for a very long time. Okay, so over time, so when you practice something over time, it becomes your custom, it becomes your belief system, it becomes everything to you. So now make me say this thing affect woman pass. Okay.
So, madam, looking at the situation on ground, at least for the reports where we've been playing, we've been pinpoint some of the cultural biases where women they face for inside our society, because now Nigeria won't use take look the matter now. And we they see some of them, some of these laws and some of these norms where they happen to women. And looking at how our constitution be, now if we look at from the legal side now, our constitution, it gets some things where they go talk say, this one not tradition, we not fit change them. This one na constitution where governments they use. Why that difference? Why that difference day in between where some kind of tradition they no fit just change them until the people wey dey that region agree to change them. Why government no fit change some kind of these traditions without all that plenty long process?
So the thing they say, wait till you talk, correct.
Okay.
Because the law don't see this thing long time ago. And it don't come with a principle where we say it apply to everybody for Nigeria.
Okay.
The principle where the law talk, we say any custom, any belief system that is repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience, it is unacceptable. It cannot be used as anything. Okay, so any custom at all where we say we know say this thing no good, this thing fit kill somebody, this thing no dey fair, this thing fit make somebody no even see children again. Those kind of things, the law don't talk say you no recognize them and nobody supposed to use them. So that is already.
In cases where these cases where we talk about now, cases where they happen, where still they happen inside our society.
And because people don't know waiting they will do so that it no will happen again, right? So there are different cadres of how these things can be corrected.
Okay.
So now we get the constitution we say people get fundamental rights. Your right to life, your right to dignity, your right to personal liberty, your right to fair hearing, your right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion, your right to freedom of expression, your right to freedom from discrimination. All these things I don't mention, so they are fundamental rights, and then they are affected as a result of cultural bias. So what do you mean say when somebody say my rights to my dignity has been affected, you go court. What do you go do now to look for lawyers? Say, look, see this my life where they like this. Then they threaten me. My husband, they threaten me. My family member, they threaten me. Or my wife, they threaten me. How I go do them? Okay?
Okay.
For this, my house, when I did so, my husband no fit let me talk. I no fit talk. Be like I don't become slave. How I go take do them? So the law already get provisions where you don't put together, where you don't keep. Say, if any of those things happen, you have a right to approach the court and ask that those rights guaranteed by the Constitution are upheld. Okay. So I want to quickly talk some kind things when they worry me about this, where I want to make people know where.
All right, go ahead.
I say, now I don't make a lot of our women, they die. Now, I said this one because in the month of March, I work with a lot of organizations into child's rights, child's adoption and all of that, women's rights. Now, we get a report for the month of March. We see over 30 women don't die as a result of domestic violence.
Wow.
Now, why did this thing happen? This thing happened because a lot of those women no fit make reports. Family go come back, say, leave the man now. No be family, be you want to spoil your family. Church people go come say, look, for church, divorce no be matter where you suppose they talk about. So the woman is practically asked to remain in silence. Her freedom of expression has been taken away from her. Not to talk, right? Everybody they beg. Now the cultural bias there. Respect your husband. No talk when your husband they talk. No say if you carry your matter go public. Now be saying that your family bad pass. Cultural bias accepting. And so the woman is cowed, is calmed. Before you know, matter don't was, it's don't come.
Hello.
He say,
okay. We're back.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So another matter way serious where when I don't say they affect our women for this cultural bias. Now they say women over a long period of time, they tell them not to say anything just remain where you are. Whatever you do, you've got to be patient. Because of all those things, when people be talk, women don't lose their self-esteem.
Wow.
No more self-respect. So when you see a woman go half naked on the road, you go dey wonder wetin dey happen. You know, say cultural bias don't transform that woman head finish. She don't even know what she dey do again. She lacks self-respect, no self-esteem. So it's a very big problem. I see plenty things about this cultural bias.
May we try to streamline them. We face some of the issues that when we say women that they face for our society on a daily basis. Now, talking about the issue of, say, for some kind of tradition, some kind of culture, you gonna say, as a female child, you not go fit inherit papa property. That one. And also, a woman will marry a man. Maybe the man come die. You can't hear talk like, say, the woman not get anything. The woman not get any property of her own husband. It even worse if it be say, nah, a girl child, now they're born. They're not born boy. They'll say that means the woman not go fit inherit anything from the husband. And most of the time, now the woman and the husband from scratch, now two of them start when they get all those things. Next, the family people will collect everything. Now, make her just ask you, if a woman find herself for that kind of situation, what thing be the advice you give that kind of woman? What thing be the step the woman will fit take?
The step where the woman will take, not to just go meet lawyer. Because now lawyer now go fit to go to court, tell court, say, this woman, her right has been infringed upon. All the rights when I don't mention, so particularly when we talk about inheritance now, there is already a decision of the court from the East. We say woman get as much right as a man in inheritance. So there is already a decided case, matter don't settle that. So all you need to do is just go meet lawyer, tell lawyer wetin happen. Lawyer don't go court with that. And everything when happen will go reverse. In fact, you go even claim damage is put on top.
Man, where the divide? Because I believe say get there where my colleague they try to talk something based on that line initially. When you be say once you go places like the north, they prominent, although they happen everywhere, but at least now there they more. Say they go marry underage, but they go put them inside religion. And when you go this court when you they talk so, when they'll go court, justice they hardly they served because now part of their own right. So in that kind of situation, you're not sure say not be everybody they figure that kind of justice for the court where they talk now, like say they very, very easy like that.
You talk and well, and you correct for that side. Like in the north now, you know, say as we get laws, so when the national law come out, states will need to demonstrate that law. They need to decide on that law. If there are anything they will add or remove, they will come bring them so that it will reflect the things when they happen for that state, for that society. You understand? But for the north now, we have the Child Rights Act, of Nigeria. There is an act that talks about how children should be treated, at what age where became fit even marry and everything. He did. But some of these states in the north, I think almost about 6 to 7, 9 states have not demonstrated that law. So you see, say, when people for dear get this kind of problem where your pikin they don't force and marry, just be 6 years or 9 years, just be 10 years or 13 years, you don't already force and marry. You don't fit even go to the court now. Go talk and say, look, I need justice for this thing where they wrong. That's why a lot of NGOs are still advocating, creating awareness so that those states will at least make sure, say, that law don't come into that state. But I believe, say, even the federal government has a responsibility. For instance, the office of the Attorney General can make sure that these states that are lagging behind domesticate these laws so that when these things happen, people will get justice. So now, so it be.
Okay, so as it be, so because of, say, everybody gets the freedom of religion, as we take the outline the rights where people get, this issue of putting all these traditional beliefs under religion go make them valid for now until they don't change, the government don't put eye on top those issues properly, right? If we look at like that.
No, you don't fit make her valid because now, even in those states, right, if they meet lawyer, we know the issues very well.
Yes.
The lawyer go carry that matter go court under another premise of the law.
Okay.
Now, because I don't talk, say, the law in Nigeria is to the effect that any matter, whether it's custom or whether it's belief system or where we say no they fair, they unjust, feel kill somebody, feel displace somebody, any kind of tradition like that, Nigeria say, oh, no fit recognize them. Okay? So you fit carry that matter under that premise, go court. You fit also carry that matter, go court, talk, say, look, oh, the life of this king, they in serious danger. Fundamental rights is right that is applied to everybody.
To everybody, yes.
So if it even carry and go court, the only problem we get be say for here, we need to explore our law. Just the wait until one thing happened, we can't follow. But the advices as lawyers, we should try, including myself, to explore the law so that we get justice in so many areas.
Okay, Madam, just for clarification, because we get callers and people where they send us messages regarding this situation. The last time we get the conversation, so messages may enter, and I believe say Ochoko don't answer the question just now about woman where her husband die. She gets right to in property, or automatically the property is now her own, or she go need to do anything to get those properties for her, to get the rights over those properties. As woman we marry husband, if the husband die, the properties where the husband gets, she now automatically it go be the woman own, or she go need to do something for those properties to become her own. We just want to clarify that one.
Well, when we talk about man die, whether woman inherit all the property, it's not as straightforward as we're looking at it, right? Because in every family, there are so many other factors. Children fit day, the man fit get will, you understand? So all those ones will come together to tell us whether the property where the man gets na our own or not. But let's assume that the man don't get children, right? He don't even get family self. Okay, he don't even write before he die. If that man die, for the fact that the two of them they together and everything, she will inherit those properties. But that will be different if the man gets will. He say, make you give so thing to my family, to my mother, to this, to my children. So it be.
All right. Yeah, we would like to open our phone lines because we believe, say, a lot of people, they watch us now, maybe they don't get one or two questions to just ask, or some kind of shady areas where they would like to get clarification for. So we'll open our phone lines. Feel free now, may you call us, ask any questions so that our Ogbonge guests will understand things we concern the legal part of this very matter we talk about. Go fit answer and give you a clearer picture. So feel free now, may you call us. If you send us messages on top of our WhatsApp channel and also our YouTube, we go sharply start to ask our Ogbonge guest. Let's get on question when me I want to ask, madam. You go talk, say, the level of enforcement if some of these victims they don't go report to the right authority. The enforcement they adequate. you go talk say they very, very effective or not. That's a question you go answer, but maybe we'll take this call first. It they come from one of our callers.
Okay. Buchi, you did there?
Buchi, good morning.
Hello, Buchi.
My people, good morning.
Good morning, Buchi. Sharply.
All right. See, this matter, it gave it to the happen for my village in particular, where me are not today comfortable with. I be man, no, that thing be in favor of men, but I'm not comfortable with it. And this is just don't be like tradition.
Okay.
For my village, if you be person wife, if you go do anyhow outside with another man, it's either you run mad or one bad thing will happen. My problem, no be say I dey support cheating in marriage, but the issue be say, why be say you know they the same with men? Why be say men if you go out, go cheat, do as they like, then nothing will happen to them. But if na woman, then it's either she run mad or something will happen to her. And it don't happen where they say I don't see him face to face. So this can't happen.
All right.
This na some deep.
Yeah, now very nice question with this. It be like we get another caller. We'll just combine all the questions then.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, my brother, good morning.
Morning, sir. What's
your
name, sir?
I like my name is Chima. I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Okay,
yes.
Chima.
Yeah, I like the way you people are doing things so that some people to enlighten them. So this matter now that come out, every country or every state get their own culture
yes.
of doing things. Like my own side now is when a husband dies and you get children, properties there belongs to the wife and the children because why? Just the man that owes the children. Yes. And if you collect it from the woman, which one she will use to train the children? There is some part where they say the woman will look, he live for the brother, the husband's brothers. There's ones where you will live for this is for the children and the wife, for them to use. School day, other things day, the woman must face. It's through that property the man owns. They use to train those children.
All right.
And about that, and the other one that he did not have children, only wife. And there's a way we do it. The woman will take some part and then leave the other side to the brothers to inherit.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
All right, Chima.
Thank you,
Chima. Thank you, Chima.
Thank you, Chima.
Yes, we'll come back to our guest now. I believe say you hear the questions they when some of our callers they talk, most especially the first caller, Bushi, when he asked about. I believe say you hear. So if you just respond first to the question.
So thank you. So the question when you don't pose for us, I'm the team where we don't talk with that because how? Because the woman don't go meet another man as she did for marriage, so she can't run mad. See that one a tradition. I don't know how they do that one. Oh, hey, because person will just run mad because you go meet another man. Whether she drinks something or I don't know how that will happen, right? So I get a bit unsatisfied with the fact that it could happen naturally. A woman meet another man, run mad. But to the extent that the woman meet
hello.
It's not,
yeah.
Right.
Madam, we did lose you. Let's say your connection being break for there. So I beg you, help us.
Okay.
Yeah, go help us just. Okay, you could go ahead now. We can hear you now. Go ahead now.
Okay, all right, thank you. So at the talk say, waiting the question where he asks, he say, the question when he asks, say woman will run mad na tradition if she meet another, and the man no go run mad. That be the thing where we talk say that kind of thing no good. That kind of thing no good. The people waiting for that community supposed to come together and say, for this thing, now cultural bias, they kill women for nothing. What of if the woman they for marriage, maybe say the man don't leave her go they marry other people, no get her time. She no even they feed the children. Make the woman still there for dear. Then if she now meet another man, she call wrong man. So this one now a very bad tradition. And be the one where the law, the talk say it is repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. And to that extent, that kind of tradition should be abolished, is not recognized, and anybody will get involved in that kind of thing will have to face the consequences. The law will have to take its course. So we beg people say, when this kind of thing happen, I beg, we can look for people in that community when we carry this matter go court, so that people will not say this thing no dey right, make them stop up.
Okay, make we take Miriam from Lagos. Make we take Miriam.
Good
from Lagos.
morning.
Hello,
once
Miriam.
again.
Good morning.
Yes, I want to ask this question. Buti has said one of the things I want to say.
Okay.
Then, madam, I want to talk about the genesis of female genital mutilation. They started in Egypt, and the reason why they started that genital mutilation is because they don't want women to be promiscuous. That is why circumcision of women is all over the place, including Africa, and even some parts of Africa are still carrying it out. My question now is, those cultures that are doing that, I know that they have passed several laws on these things, but some people don't understand, and they are still doing it. What is the law trying to do about it? Then number two, when a woman dies, the husband can marry after 2 years. But when the husband dies, the woman cannot marry after 2 years or even 6 years. Some of them will stay like that forever. Because if they dare marry, they will say that it's the woman that killed the man. Her eye has been outside since. Then the woman whose husband died, they will ask her to cross her husband's grave, shave her, and give her a lot of dubious things to do because of his mourning her husband. What has the law set out to do to those custodians of those traditions? Because they are still alive and it's still going on in so many communities. True. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miriam.
Thank you, Miriam.
Madam, you don't hear the series of questions where Miriam is.
Yeah.
If you just take
So,
for us.
as we talk you know, the same thing still applies to all of this cultural bias. The most important thing is say we don't say these things that they wrong. Any them plenty, we don't fit even talk and finish, right? We don't fit talk and finish. As he affects woman, as we all of us don't agree, say he affects woman past man, right? So anytime these things happen, the law is there, right? The law no be human being. The law not to guide us. You get people will be human being. We're supposed to approach the court. Any community when these things they happen, whether it's mutilation, whether it is women drinking the water that they used to wash the cups, all sort of things. All we need to do is to insist that this thing will not happen. Anybody who wants to enforce it, go court, go tell court, say, this is what is happening. These people are about to enforce this kind of thing. That is it. The law will take its course. Judgment will be given against that community. Those persons concerned, if there is an attempt, the law knows how to punish these people. If that thing has happened and we can identify the people behind it, the law knows exactly what the consequences those people will face. As long as we know this thing, it is not good, this custom, this belief, it is not good.
Okay.
There is a provision of the law that can address it for it to stop.
All right. Okay, madam, now make we look from the part of the women, because some people talk say this solution where they prefer now, say make people go court. They look at expenses, they look at duration and all that conversation. Say, it gets anyhow where the women no go need to think of these processes before they decide to say, okay, make I go. Because now one of the things where they discourage them a lot. So how you go fit help them, enlighten them to always move real quick?
Wait till you talk, so now one of the problems where some of us, when they do this thing, they cry. Now cry, we don't cry with that because I talk, say, for the month of March alone, 30 women die.
Yes.
So if we have effective and efficient systems, right, institutions, like the police as an institution,
yes,
if they're effective and efficient, perhaps even the court matter self no go. So that long time it takes for more havoc, more pain that been stopped. So it's a problem that we're working with the police, where sometimes we organize trainings as well to say, police, do your job. And I think that if we understand the destructive nature of cultural bias, we need to do a lot of training in our communities. We need to expose them to the multiplying effect of cultural bias. I talked about how it is responsible for deaths. I talked about how it is responsible for self-denial, how it is responsible for lack of self-esteem. So all of these things, if people understand, say, see this thing, what would they look like this? So see the amount of damage they cause. What about for children? A lot of children's lives have been damaged as a result of cultural bias.
Yeah.
And we don't know. And so you don't do that. So waiting advice, we say, make people they are aware. I thank Honor for bringing this matter and staying up.
Yes, sir.
Make people know, say, this thing they so that if it happen, we will fit address in our own communities.
All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Well, we always say we get all the time so that we'll talk about this matter extensively, but funny enough, time not really day. But before we go, we would like to tell you, say a big thank you for this your time where you don't give us, so you don't impact a lot of people and you don't wake the awareness inside a lot of people. I want to say a big thank you to you, ma. Thank you, ma, for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hope so another time we call you, you go still give us this time again.
I like this matter, so I
All right. Thank you, ma. She be Abietam George, will be the vice chair, NBA Lagos State branch. Now she just talked to us with it. And I believe, say, stories, there's still plenty full of our social media. We go to torchlight them one. Any which way we go, always they bring solution to you one way or the other. But now for you, we'll go for bar break on top this very segment. I believe, say, Football Republic go boss out. After now, not go anywhere, we still there on top of the Good Morning Niger show.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Style 41 TV. And this is the first time we're gonna do an interview together.
That's true.
I have the designer Erica Moore here with you. Here are my 411 style tips on how to stay fabulous. If I had 5 minutes to get ready for a movie premiere, what would I wear?
Today, I'm opening my body. Tomorrow, I'm covering it up. But I like adventure.
Right now, everything I'm wearing, down to the shoes, is from a Nigerian.
You're my kind of guy. Guys wear crop tops too.
Who are those guys?
Why Ankara pieces, first of all?
It was the demand. It was my least choice, to be honest.
It's old. Thank you, please. Now tell us, what would you rate out with to?
On a date?
Romantically attracted to a client. All the fashion conversations you need to know right here on Style 411 TV.
Style 411 TV, showing Saturdays 4 p.m. on wazobiamax TV.
We're back with another exciting episode of BJ Game Changer! Here we capture success from different perspectives. I'm your host with the most, Shei Banigbe, and you're about to go on a ride of a lifetime. Then the pay wasn't fantastic.
That 30K, I got 30K for my first job, and that was a lead role.
Oh my gosh.
To succeed, you must be willing to be misunderstood.
It's easier for people to become famous.
Yeah.
But it's also easier for you to lose it.
Tons of ideas bubbling in your head.
Idea, Opoko.
Yes, it's game time, people!
Binging with Game Changers.